morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Oh, look at the primroses, Eddie.
I'll let you to see the sun.
Yes, lovely, isn't it?
Good morning.
Morning. Happy Easter to you.
Same to
Thank
you.
you. Hello.
Morning, Robert.
Good morning.
Hello, Miss. How are you, dear?
I'm well, thank you, Granny Phyllis.
I keep meaning to ask you to Willow Lodge for the day.
We've got the house full today, Emma.
Well, some other day. Before you go back to school, all right?
Oh, I'd like that.
I'll send you a note.
Thank you.
Good morning to you.
Bye-bye.
He'll act the part to the bitter end.
What do you mean?
The squire, lord of all his surveys, when he hasn't got two halfpennies to rub together.
Right, thank you very much, sir. The sandwiches will be through in a minute. Ready for another bill?
Well, I just popped in for the odd one, really.
Oh, I think we can run to one more.
Well, thanks.
Don't go telling anyone, eh?
Cheers.
All the best.
When are the Betty and Barney's or his wife here?
Tuesday. Parish funeral. He's not been in since his missus died. Trying to do the straight thing, I suppose.
Should have done the straight thing long ago, like tying a knot in it.
That eldest lass of theirs will be the one to suffer. Yeah, you should have given me a shout.
It's no way.
Oh, where's the cyclist, chap?
Good morning, Mr. Eyre.
Morning, Mrs. Sarden. Morning, morning.
And where do you think you're going? Eh? Come on. You get off where you belong. Go on, go on. You'll be back in a minute. He's at her heels every second.
He'll have to be watched, Tom. Did Turnbull come in and see me?
Yes, he did.
He swears he saw Rex in among his sheep.
Yes, well, so he told me, blustering and spitting. And I told him he must be wrong. That Rex is never out of Lily's sight.
He's the only Alsatian round here.
Well, that was his argument.
Sandwich money.
Oh, thank you, love. You see, that was Turnbull's argument. So I told him it couldn't have been an Alsatian he saw.
Well, no farmer likes a strange dog among his sheep. And Turnbull lost so many in the big snow. So I'd take it as fair warning.
Oh, dog. You pester me to death.
I only bought the dog as company for Lily. See, she had the girls most of the time I was away, driving for the Colonel. Well, now with them both married, it's... Oh, same again, Jack? Right. Thank you. Right, thanks. Well, it's the same with the pub. I mean, I wanted a business of my own after the Colonel passed on. Of course I did. But I wanted to get Lily out of Leeds and in some good sea air as well.
Doing the trick, is it? Sea air?
I don't know, Bill. I don't honestly know.
Ah, well, these things take time.
Oh, yes. Yes, everything takes time. You know, I'll tell you something, Bill, just between ourselves. I'll be damn glad to have a party like that in here every day, though they don't bring in a fortune.
It's the same for everyone, Tom. Nobody's safe today.
Will you be busy this afternoon, Daddy?
Why do you ask?
I just thought we might go somewhere.
Where did you think we might go?
Oh, just somewhere. I wish we had a motor car.
Do you? Why?
Then when it was a nice day, we could just get into it and drive off.
To where?
Don't know. I'm so bored with school holidays. Great Uncle William's picture's gone.
Yes. I sold it.
But whoever could want a portrait of Great Uncle William?
It was painted by quite a well-known artist, you know.
You wouldn't sell that, though, would you?
No, I should never sell that.
Daddy. Will she never come back?
She's really quite happy where she is, with people to take care of her.
Well, if I could go with you sometime and see her.
Your mother's complaint is unusual. She's not in pain, but she's withdrawn into herself somehow. Now she doesn't even know who people are.
You mean she's mad?
Midge, if you're so anxious to go out this afternoon, perhaps we could take the dog cart and...
No, it doesn't matter. But I wish that we could have more people here. Like we did in the old days. I do remember the parties, you know. With this room full and the Crown Derby on the table and carnations in the finger bowls.
Times are hard, Midge. Farmers are having a very bad time.
If we could only have the tennis court mown and rolled and the net put up, then friends could come and play. We're not too poor for that, are we, Daddy?
No, we're not too poor for that. And who would you ask to come and play?
Oh, friends? I wonder if Red Sally plays.
Who?
Miss Burton.
Why do you call her Red Sally?
Oh, because of her hair.
Oh.
Wasn't it fun when she was here? When she'd helped you with the calf and she stayed for supper and she went home in my clothes.
I thought it was rather inconvenient for all concerned.
I really think he must be one of the oddest, rudest men I've ever met.
Oh, come now, Sarah. Remember what Mother always used to say. Never judge a book by its binding.
Honestly, Patty, do you know, at one governor's meeting, he actually said, what we want is everyone in their proper places, Miss Burton. She made it all too clear my place was not in his house. Or his daughter in my school, for that matter.
Well, why does a man in his position send his daughter to the local high school?
Because he can't afford to send her anywhere else. People say he's going under. Farming's in a terrible state up there, you know. And he spends half his fortune trying to keep his wife in a mental home.
Well, he must have been grateful that you came along when you did and helped save that cow and calf.
Well, if he was, he certainly didn't show it. Well, he did send a stiff little note the next day saying he hoped I was none the worse of it, but not a word of thanks. I mean, taking it all for granted like that, the arrogance of it. And I should have to spend a minute getting my clothes cleaned. What do you make of it, Patty?
I think you're inclined to be more than half in love with him.
God! Honestly, Patty, I shall have to stop confessing my weaknesses to you. I'm not that indiscriminate. No, I know Khan's type. Aristocratic, conservative, for tradition, against progress. Oh, I hate the feudal system, all that patronage and subservience. I dislike and oppose everything Khan stands for. We're natural, inevitable enemies.
Do you hear from David at all now?
Not anymore. Anyway. Oh, it is nice being back here again.
Well, why not stay till the beginning of term?
Oh, I'd love to. But I've got a pile of work to do before then. Miss Parsons, you're back early.
Yes, well, the catering committee are coming over this afternoon, and I wanted to be sure I had everything to hand.
Oh, of course. Have you been very far?
To North Wales. Some friends whom I meet every year. We walk quite a lot and enjoy the solitude. And you?
Oh, I've just been visiting my sister at Kidderminster. She wanted me to stay on a day or two, but there was too much work waiting. You know, I can never make out what happened to those long holidays school teachers are supposed to have.
Right.
Well, I wonder what alarms and excursions this term will have for us.
Oh, there'll be some crisis. There always is. I say, isn't it a shame about Lydia Holly's mother?
Lydia's mother?
You haven't heard. She died in childbirth at the beginning of the holiday.
I knew she was pregnant.
Apparently the doctors warned her that another pregnancy might kill her, but you know these people.
What about the baby?
Survived. A boy, I believe. One more for somebody to look after. And I'm afraid that somebody will be Lydia. I shall be very surprised if she succeeds in coming back to school this term.
Oh, I'm stupid. That's what was the matter with her. That accounts for her bad work. She knew that her days at school might be numbered. And she didn't know how to tell anybody about it because she knew there was nothing anyone could do. Isn't it awful, Miss Parsons, to have something hanging over you, nobody that you feel you can talk to about?
worry them silly things. Go on, set him off. Go and get him.
Mother, Miss Burton's on the telephone from the high school.
Oh, ask her to come to tea.
Oh, Aunt Ursula's coming.
Oh, she won't bite her. Go on, Sybil. Oh, be a dear. I must have 40 winks, or I can't face the family.
Salmonella picked up on the continent. Of course, he was nearly dehydrated. Well, what with that and everything else, I don't know why she wanted to move at all. She got a perfectly good house in Buxton, nicely furnished and decorated. It's all expense, starting with new carpets and curtains.
Perhaps she fancied a change with Rose going.
But Rose isn't going, haven't you heard?
No, I hadn't. You don't mean to say that she...
Broken it off, given him his ring back.
Oh, did you hear that, Jim? Rose has broken off her engagement with that, that vet. Wasn't he, Ursula?
That's right, a very nice young man, I thought. I don't mind admitting. When I heard, I felt like writing to Doris and telling her to give that silly young Dolly a shake.
Not so young now. 30 next, isn't she?
That's right. Old enough to know her own mind instead of getting engaged to one after the other. Mind you, I've always said that the man isn't born who's good enough for Rose Frobisher. Perhaps she'll revise her ideas when she finally looks around and sees that they're all married off.
Well, I've not seen Doris's new house, but I have seen Elizabeth's. It's far too large. Oh, and she spent much too much on it.
Wouldn't be advised. Headstrong. Waits till Walter's safely in his grave, then starts chucking his money about as though she'd won the Irish sweepstake.
Yes, what does a farmer's widow want with a dining room and a drawing room? It's sheer waste.
Sheer waste.
And it's all to clean. I just hope she's luckier than I've been with her help. All these village lasses want nowadays is to be gallivanting off into the towns and dancing to these jazz bands. And I'd like to take a scrubbing brush to some of their faces, the way they rouge and lipstick.
It's funny you should say that. We appointed a new school inspector the other week, a youngish man, and somebody asked him if you had 2 candidates for a teaching post with equal qualifications, but one of them used lipstick and the other did not, which one would you choose? And he said straight out, the one that does not plaster with paint the face God gave her.
Yeah, what
So
did I
you
tell
see,
you?
Miss Burton, even you modern educationists sometimes see eye to eye with us old-fashioned people.
Well, I don't know whether you'd call me modern, Mrs. Beddoes, but I certainly don't agree with the inspector.
Really? Why not?
My difficulty is to persuade girls that membership of my profession does not imply a total indifference to all other sides of life.
Your profession?
I teach.
Didn't I say? Miss Burton is the headmistress at the girls' high school.
Indeed.
I regard lipstick as a symbol of self-respect, an interest in one's appearance, and a hopeful, self-assured attitude towards life. If I had 2 candidates before me, both with equal qualifications, but one of them looked as though she washed her face in laundry soap and dried it on a hockey field, and the other looked as though she could hold down the post of head mannequin at Molyneux's, but had chosen to teach instead, I would choose the mannequin every time. I'd be sure that her influence on the children would be far wider, more exhilarating, and definitely more healthy.
Really? Jim, have you heard from Florence Ritchie lately?
No. In my day, you could tell straight off what a woman was.
I thoroughly agree with
Oh,
Dr.
surely, Mr. Bedders. You mean what society expected her to be?
Come and stretch your legs, Harry. I'll show you the glass house. I've built on since you were here.
More tea, Ursula?
Well,
Oh, no. It's empty.
I'm afraid I really must be going in a few moments, Mrs. Bedders.
Oh, won't you stay to supper?
No, thank you all the same, but I have a lot of work to do this evening. I phoned because I hoped that you might spare me a few moments to ask you something.
Oh, why, certainly. What is it?
Well, it really concerns the governors, but I wanted to consult you first before term started.
Oh, very well. Now, perhaps we can,
Don't let me intrude. I'll go and take a stroll in the garden with the men.
Thank you, Ursula. We won't be long, I'm sure. Well, what is it?
You know the Hollies?
The Hollies?
The Shacks. Kiplington. He's a builder's labourer. His daughter comes to the high school on a scholarship. Lydia Holly, the brightest thing we've got.
Oh, yes, I remember you told me about her.
Well, I think, taking her all round, she's the most outstanding girl in the school, and if we don't do something soon, she's leaving.
Oh, why?
Well, her mother died 10 days ago in childbirth. Lydia's only just 15, and her scholarship was delayed 3 years while she looked after the younger ones, and now she'll have to give it up altogether and go home to look after them all.
Oh, poor child. Has she no other aunts or relatives?
No one, I've asked. And the father's a hopeless creature, just takes it for granted.
I suppose he must.
But she can't. She mustn't. It would be monstrous. I think she knew that having this child might kill her mother, and that's enough to affect her for life. Children shouldn't see their worst fears realized. We must save her.
It's all very well, but I don't see what we can do.
But we must do something. It's intolerable. Think of the waste.
Waste?
A girl like that, all that talent, when there's so little in the world, that it should come to nothing.
Yes, but she's got a family to look after.
But anyone can do that. Besides, she's far too young. Now, listen, Mrs. Beddoes, if you can persuade the governors to give her a boarding scholarship, I'll undertake to find a woman to look after that family.
You'll undertake it? I'm sorry, Miss Burton, but you can't begin that kind of thing.
But it's not for myself only. It's for the school. You don't come across a talent like that once in 20 years.
If you didn't once in 50 years, you still couldn't do it. You can't take upon yourself the management of the universe. You can't make exceptions. What about the other girls? Hundreds of other girls have to give up their scholarships.
But that doesn't make it right. The world needs the kind of woman Lydia could be.
Well, if she's as fine as you say, she'll be fine anyway. This may make a woman of her.
A drudge.
You know, Miss Burton, there are other things in life than book learning. What if she does give up her scholarship and doesn't go to college? That might mean one school teacher less. But it'd mean one fine woman and wife the more. Is that such a tragedy?
Yes. Yes. All waste is tragic. But to waste deliberately, a rare, unique capacity, that's downright wicked. The world needs trained intelligence.
What about trained character?
Oh, yes, that too. I believe in discipline, but not frustration.
You believe in having your own way, don't you?
I believe in one's capacities being used to their farthest limits.
So do I, Miss Burton. But who's to decide the limits? Who knows the will of God?
The will of God? I can't accept just knuckling under when things get difficult and calling that God's will.
There's so much hardship and so little means of helping it. If you give too much here, someone else has to do without there. If you stretch the law here, you break it there. We do what we can. It's so little. We need patience.
Patience? Oh, surely we need courage more. And courage not so much to endure as to act. All this resignation stunts us. We're so busy being resigned to the inevitable, we don't even ask if it is inevitable. We spend so much time accommodating ourselves to other people's standards, we don't even ask if our own might not be better. Oh, we're so occupied letting live, we haven't even begun to live. We just don't live. It's still just a race of blind, stumbling savages crawling up out of the primeval slime, trailing behind us fears and superstitions like jungle weeds, and we don't get rid of them because patience and resignation are accounted virtues. Oh, think of all those generations patiently submitting to war, poverty, disease, ugliness, disappointment, and calling their surrender, submission to providence. If the law is oppressive, we must change the law. If tradition is obstructive, we must break tradition. If the system is unjust, we must reform the system. Take what you want, says God. Take what you want and pay for it.
But who pays? It isn't as easy as that. I'm an old woman, Miss Burton. I've seen a great deal, and I know.
You won't help?
I didn't say that. We can keep the scholarship open if she's able to come back. But boarding is a different matter. The governors would never agree to it.
I'm sorry. I've taken up far too much of your time.
I'll go and see the Hollies, if there's anything I can do.
Thank you.
Is that what you teach them at Kiplington?
I hope not. Who did it? Oh, Mitch Cohen.
How's she getting on?
Oh, not too badly. Poor little thing.
She likes school.
Well, who wouldn't after that great, gloomy, isolated house?
You've seen it?
Yes. Well, it wasn't exactly a social call. I came upon Mitch Khan's father struggling with a cow in labor. In a shed. Oh, where was it? Minton Riggs. It was extraordinary, really. I'd been to Kingsport to a concert, and I was coming back, and I helped him, in fact.
When
save
was
the cow.
this?
Beginning of the Easter holidays.
Oh, I didn't know. He didn't tell me.
I don't suppose it entered his head. He obviously dislikes me.
Oh, I'm sure he doesn't.
Well, why shouldn't he? We're natural antagonists.
Anyway, you did help him save his cow.
For which he wasn't in the least grateful.
Well, men never are. Anyway, why should they be?
What do you actually mean? She helped him to deliver the cow. She was there all the time it was coming out. Coming out. Out of the mother, silly. I've been born. You had to get hold of its legs and pull. And where are they on their own? Just the two of them? Well, of course she wouldn't have had to help if there'd been anyone else there, would she? Oh, what happened then? Well, then she drove Daddy home in her motor car, and she was so filthy dirty that she had to have a bath and change her clothes. Had she some more clothes with her? No, of course not. She doesn't carry a change of clothes about with her. Well, whose clothes did she change into then? Yes. You don't mean... I don't believe you. It's true. She wore my clothes. Imagine Red Sally in my combinations. Oh, I say. Did you see her clothes? Yes, because Elsie, our maid, had to dry them for her, you see. And did you see them all? Her underclothes and everything. Everything. Tell us what her knickers were like, Midge. What colour were they? Pale green and silk. Ever so pretty. And she wore my brown ones to go home in and sent everything back washed and ironed in a box to Marshall and Snowgrove.
I say, have you heard? Gwyneth Rochester's got measles.
Measles
in summertime? It's true. They've quarantined her in Red Sally's house.
That means they'll stop all the inter-school tennis matches and sports.
Oh, drat.
Oh.
And Lydia Holly's not coming back to school because her mother's died having a baby.
Oh, hurrah, hurrah!
Oh, you are a cruel thing, Midge Khan. You must be sorry about her mother.
I'm not cruel. Of course I'm sorry about our mother. But I'm glad she's not coming back. A good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
Come on, boy. Come on now. Come on. There you go. Now, don't go wandering off. You'll get in bother.
Aren't you ready yet, Midge? Oh, a lot of time. I may have to go to Ireland again for a day or two. Start some horses. What's the matter with you this morning, Cat? Got your tongue?
No. I'm ready.
Got your mind on school, I suppose.
There we are. Now then. You just wrap yourself round that.
You are good to me, Tom.
And can you think of any reason why I shouldn't be?
Well, now, Midge, what have you been up to, eh?
Nothing, Miss Parsons.
Does your throat hurt?
Yes.
Pop that under your tongue for a minute. Oh, yes, a fine, fruity crop. Didn't want to be left out by Gwyneth and Jennifer, eh?
Measles.
Oh, yes, measles. Shall I send for Dr. Campbell to come here?
Perhaps the best thing would be to wrap her up warm and take her home in my car. Where's your father, Midge?
He's gone to Flinton Bridge for the council.
What about Elsie?
She's visiting her mother.
Well, I suppose I can contact your father to come to you.
He doesn't like being disturbed there, and I can't go home because he's got to go to Ireland. Well, I can't stay with Elsie. She's rough and her hands smell of onions and she's not nice to me. I can't be left alone there ill. I can't.
Oh, do pull yourself together,
I shall
Midge.
die.
You're not the only one to have measles, you know. Of course you won't be sent home to an empty house. Now, use your common sense. I'll get in touch with your father and ask him what he wants us to do.
Yes?
What's the time?
Half-past.
Eh?
Half-past. What? I don't know, the air ain't come off. Oh, when you been out? Yes. I've just been next door to give the old lady a cut off our joint. Oh, she's been in bed a long time, hasn't she? Yes, 5 years. She had a cough.
Yes, Gwyneth, you really seem to be getting over the worst of it.
Come in, Mr. Khan. This is our quarantine ward. Ah, Midge, your father's here now.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Midge. Why didn't you tell me this morning you were feeling ill?
Well, I didn't want to be ill at home all on my own.
Well, now, Midge, your father's come to take you home, if you'd like to go with him. You'd have a nurse, so you wouldn't be on your own. But if you'd prefer to stay with Jennifer and Gwyneth, you may. I've discussed it with your father, and you're to do whichever you prefer.
Oh, Daddy. Darling, I don't want to be a nuisance.
Well, no one's going to let you be a nuisance.
You're going to Ireland.
Not if you don't want me to.
Listen, Midge, whether you're here or at Maythorpe, you'll be looked after, so don't cry. Help us. You like Jennifer and Gwyneth, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Well, I always thought they were rather special friends of yours. So if you'd like to stay, you may.
Oh, thank you, Miss Burton. Thank you, Daddy.
Well, I've got to be going now. I've got things to do. But I'll call again tomorrow.
Oh, have you met my friends, Gwyneth and Jennifer, Daddy? This is my father.
How do you do? Hello, Mr. Khan.
No. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh.
Thank you.
Lie back now, Midge, and keep warm. How do you feel now, Midge?
Much better now, Miss Parsons. I really think being ill can be quite fun.
But if young Brimsley gets Pudgy as a father-in-law, he'll end up keeping him. I mean, it's a beast, man. Well, Pudgy's a washout nowadays. The number of times he's let Khan down. Take that business with a prize Khan. If Khan wasn't so good-natured with his men, he'd have sent Pudgy packing.
Good morning, Mr. Khan.
Morning.
Morning, sir.
And what can I get for you, Mr. Khan?
I'd like a word in private with you, Sorden.
Oh. Righto. Well, would you like to come through into the kitchen?
Let us stay there till he came again. He hasn't been near us since.
Oh, Tom, do listen, it's getting days in the house, great.
I'm sorry.
Come in, Mr. Khan. You're not
But
my
I've been
wife.
left there 25 years.
Sorden.
I think
How do you do?
separation. Hey, what are you doing? Reading?
I wonder, Lily, would you mind looking after the bar for a minute while Mr. Khan and I have a talk?
I think it might be better if you were to stay, Mrs. Sorden. I've come about the dog.
What about the dog, Mr. Khan?
Turnbull's been to see me.
Oh, yes. Well, he was over here some days back, and very unpleasant he was about it. It's all something and nothing.
Not any longer, I'm afraid. Turnbull's had one of his sheep savaged. Good day now.
Cheerio, sir.
It's the only thing, Lily.
I won't have him sold into a town. It's not fair.
Well, look, what else can we do? I mean, we can't keep him now. You heard what Khan said. He was nice enough about
Best
it,
have
but...
him put down, mercifully.
Lily!
Well, it's the kindest thing to do. I mean, once they get after sheep, it's like a disease, like drink. They can't stop.
I'm sorry, Lily. If I'd thought, I'd never have bought this.
Thought! You never think. Thought's the last thing you'd be guilty of.
think I'll go on to Kingsport. On the bus, Tom.
Well, that's a good idea. I'd come with you, but I must get back to open up. Here. Take this, eh? Have a nice time, go to the pictures, buy yourself a new hat. I'll see you later.
Come in. Yes, Miss Parsons?
I don't much like the look of Midge Khan. I think she ought to see the doctor again.
I'll call the doctor now. Thank you. Alarms and excursions, Miss Parsons? Hello? Kiplington 5-3. You know that crisis you talked about at the station? I think it's come a little sooner than you expected.
Sit down, Mrs. Thornton. What I cannot understand is why you haven't been to see me before. This letter from the specialist in Leeds is nearly 12 months old.
I suppose it must be. My husband was away a lot, you see, travelling abroad. And when the Colonel died, that was his employer. When he died, he left him some money in his motor car, and he bought this public house where we are now. Well, it was the first we'd been together for any length of time for, years and years. I didn't want to spoil it for him. Besides, I always had it in my mind that it could be a mistake.
There's no mistake, Mrs. Thornton.
Well, you'd better tell me what I should do.
I'll give you a prescription for something to help ease the pain. Other than that, you can eat what you like and do what you like, with reasonable care.
And how long have I got?
There you are. Did you buy up Kingsport?
Oh, no. But I had a lovely tea, and I went to the pictures, and I saw Greta Garbo.
No new hat?
Oh, no. I couldn't find one grand enough.
Are you tired? Well, I'll tell you what now. You sit down. There. And I'll make the supper. Come on, old girl, eh? It's been a funny sort of day, but it's not the end of the world now, is it? Eh?
Daddy?
Yes, Midge.
Daddy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
And Miss Burton, too?
And Miss Burton, too.